income, so that's all he can afford. Jinu is determined to do better this time and enters the gate. Elsewhere, a president of the Hunters Association named just finished a meeting with the government where he was told that they need to avoid something called dungeon break. However, these same people demanded that they supply the goods acquired from the dungeon. Those in the association make a living by reselling goods acquired from the dungeon, so he doesn't have a problem with the request. The crystals obtained from defeating magic beasts are known as magic gems, and they are sold in exchange for money back. With Jinwoo, we see that he has somehow managed to obtain a magic gem. Of course, he is excited to finally have gotten one, but he must quickly defend himself from a goblin. This thing is relentless, and Jinu's blade shatters to pieces when he attacks it. The goblin stabs our boy, and Jui just stands around screaming. Luckily, the big guy from earlier runs past the useless girl and rescues our injured protagonist. Parks moves on to look for the next beast, leaving Jui to heal Jinwoo. While she heals him, Jinwoo can only watch as the rest of the team does all the work. We then learn that magic gems obtained from high-rank magic beasts can be made into more powerful weapons to defeat stronger magic beasts. Mona crystals from the dungeon can also be weapons, but their effects are not nearly as good as those of the magic gems. The government wants to use these items as a new type of energy. It's safer and more efficient than all the other types of power, and it even causes less pollution. It's the ideal green energy, and the government is desperately researching how to generate electricity from the gems and crystals. These items can only come from the dungeon, so that makes the hunters extremely valuable. Back in the dungeon, the team celebrates after defeating the dungeon boss. Jinwoo really must be the weakest to ever exist as he took a ton of damage, and Jui is still healing him. She wonders why he chose to become a hunter in the first place, since he's always getting injured and he will surely meet his end one day. Jinwoo apologizes, but his words mean nothing, and she is just worried about him. Everyone gets their spoils from the battle, but there weren't many Monarch crystals, and they likely won't make much money. Jinwoo wonders if it's really over, and ends up being a bit disappointed to have only gotten a small E-rank gem. Doubt begins to creep in, and he determines that it's not enough to be risking his life over.